Hey y'all. No, this is not a commercial for Lowe's moving boxes, but I hope you'll kind of see past that or kind of ignore the background of boxes, because we have just moved to Tennessee from Ohio and we are still unboxing. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We are here today to chat about community, the Heritage Ways community of diligent homemakers. And specifically, I want to share about one homemaker with you and tell you how she contributes to the Journal newspaper. So I think you're going to enjoy this, especially if you like to smile and laugh and forget about the world's woes for a few minutes. So I'm glad you're here. Make sure you are subscribed to Heritage Ways YouTube, and let's jump right in to talk about the Journal newspaper. All right, in this series, we sip something. So I have my stevia sweetened tea. We make it half decaf, half decaf. I started doing that when I was pregnant years and years ago, and we still do it. We kind of do half and half. And this is Louisiana tea, and no, that's not a commercial. Grab your August 2025 issue, by the way. Let's look at it together. If you don't have one, you can order a sample. So I'll give you a link down below to do that, so you're not missing out. We have all kinds of content in this newspaper. This particular issue is 48 pages. 48 pages. Thanks to the amazing Amanda, my dear, dear friend in Ohio, who is our editor. And she edits, but she's also the layout editor. And so she puts this all together for us and then sends it on to me, and we get it printed out. So, interestingly enough, there's a lot of digital. We rely on digital and technology, digital transmission and technology to produce something that's old-fashioned. But we do not offer it digitally. We only offer it in the mail. And we love to fill the newsprint and have that words to read on the newsprint. Last time I talked to you about my friend Anola, and she writes, she's the column manager for the Joyful Heart section. Now, let me tell you what a column manager is. A column manager is the person, and we go by calendar year. So each calendar year, we have a person who has volunteered, and we are all volunteers, volunteered to be the column manager of whatever the column is. Column manager actually is capable and willing to receive content from readers. Anybody can submit content. So let's say, for example, we talked about Anola last time, and she's the column manager for the Joyful Heart section, which is the puzzles and the jokes. Well, she is willing and capable of receiving your jokes that you can send in to her. Let's say that she gets tons of them in one issue, 1 month. Well, then she's responsible for deciding, okay, I'll use this one this month, and I'll submit this to our editor, and I'll use this one next time, and I'll submit that to our editor, and that kind of thing. So that's what a column manager does. For example, our column manager, who we'll talk about in a future video, Miss Shawn in Texas, is a column manager for the pantry, which is all the recipes and that tasty stuff. Well, you can submit recipes to her. Your name would be, you would be given credit for that. And so let's say she gets 30 recipes. That doesn't happen, unfortunately. But let's say she gets all those to her email. Well, then she would pick and choose, okay, I think I'll use this one in this issue and that one in that one. And, or she'll use as many as we can print. And then she'll send whatever needs to be printed for that issue on to Amanda. And then Amanda lays it out. So that's what a column manager does. If a column manager does not receive content from you, the readers, then she's responsible, or he, for coming up with the content themselves. Okay, so that's what a column manager does. We also have, that we'll talk about in future videos, but we also have regular staff, regular writers, where they don't receive content from you, but they are writing. Say Maddie in Alabama is writing about gardening, and Ashley and Marilyn is writing about hospitality. So they're not necessarily receiving content from you. They're actually responsible for writing an article each issue. And then at the end of the year, I ask, are you willing to continue this? And, or, you know, stay on as a staff manager, staff or not. So that's how that works out. Regular contributors do receive a free subscription to the newspaper. So they do not have to pay for the newspaper as long as they're regularly contributing to it. Let me tell you about a feature that we have. I think it's kind of fun. And by the way, Mr. Patient reads all of the journals every time. I give him the first printed issue, and he reads them all, and I think he especially likes this part too. Am I right about it?
What part?
The trivia.
Yeah.
He likes that. So I have permission from the column manager, Wendy, who is a friend of mine here in Tennessee. And
Sorry, I'm working.
You're working. I'm working. Okay. Are you being productive? Are you getting it done?
Trying to.
Okay. That's what I'll let you keep going. Trivia. It's called Trivia from Home and Heritage. And Wendy contributes this in each issue. And some of the things she finds are just really fascinating. Okay, let me read you just 2 or 3. But there's a whole page in every issue, whole page of trivia. And I call her the Trivia Queen, which a title which she has embraced. Los Angeles residents eat more hot dogs than any other city's residents. Can you believe that, Mr. Patient?
What?
Sorry, you're working. Los Angeles residents, Los Angeles, California residents eat more hot dogs than any other city's residents.
Sure, they have Pinks.
Oh, that's right. They have Pink's restaurant. I wonder if that's still in existence.
Sure it is.
We went to Pink's. Is that the late 1990s, early 2000s?
Yep.
Pink's hot dogs. That's right. I forgot about that. But I just am surprised.
Hot dogs to the stars.
What? Hot dogs to the stars. I've forgotten about Pink's restaurant. Okay. All right. I'm just surprised that. Okay. Well, food.
More of a hot dog stand.
Okay.
A permanent hot dog stand.
Okay. I'm going to have to find a picture and put it up here on this video. But LA people, I would think that they're a little more healthy than that. But anyway, okay. That's interesting. Let's pick another one. Oh, I don't know which one. Okay, here, another one about food. They're not all about food, but the average American eats 769 ounces of ice cream per year.
Because it's good.
Because it's good. And I'll read one more. I Want to Hold Your Hand by the Beatles.
Yep.
Thought you were going to break out in song. I was waiting.
Hold your fan.
I want to fold your fan. I want to hold your hand. Okay. Anyway, by the Beatles was the biggest selling single in the U.S. in the 1960s. I have some trivia for you. We saw somewhere on some kind of YouTube video or something, I don't know where we saw it, but the Beatles originated in Germany. Didn't we see that? On a food travel. We watch Rick Stein, that's his name, isn't it? Rick Stein videos. We love those. And he was in Germany, and they started there. We didn't know that. That blew Mr. Patient away. He's
they were from Britain, but Germany was where they first started playing.
Where they first started playing in public. And he's a music fanatic, and he didn't know that. Also, they were B-E-E-T, Beatles, like from the beetle bug, like, but then they changed it to B-E-A-T, like beat, you know, got a beat, music beat. Okay, well, I digress from the journal, but thanks to Wendy, and Wendy is a sweet, real-life friend of mine, and we used to be in small group together at our church years ago, and I'm so thankful to her for submitting this content. And there is another lizard on our porch. I have seen more lizards at this house.
Okay.
Okay, that.
The same.
Okay, as long as it's not a snake, we can coexist. Okay, I'll have to edit that part out. All right. So, anyway, what was I saying? So, Wendy, thank you for submitting content. We enjoy reading it. So many people enjoy it. But she is willing to have you send her your trivia, and she can include that. So, I'll leave all that information and the email addresses and all that down below in the description box. I hope that you're enjoying your August 2025 journal. And I hope you're counting your blessings, and we'll talk to you next time. See you later. Lizards are not a blessing to me. What in the world? Sick that cat up on a lizard is what I'm gonna do.